Good morning. I'm just getting the notifications through that I've gone live, which is what my programs are actually telling me, that I've gone live. So, welcome. Lovely to have you here for our Tuesday, the 5th of January, Daily Life. That, I think, was the last one, I hope. So, I'll just turn that off. Right, we're here for our Lenormand card spread reading. And we have Judy, good morning to you. And I know that there's, there's some people on the other one. I'm still doing the two live streams at once. So those that can't see those comments are on the Ecamm one. So good morning to you, Dee. Lovely to see you here. Now I'm going to switch across to the card spread. And here we have the deck laid out, or the spread laid out, and I'm using this deck for this morning, the Gilded Reverie by Sarah Marchetti, and I'm going to keep using the heart-shaped spread layout. I just love it. I think it's a really nice way to do a reading. So Trina, good morning to you. So, and I've got Stephen. Stephen's saying good morning as well. You're looking forward to this morning, to the day today. Not sure why. Just follow the flow of what your intuition is telling you and the gut feeling. And the cards might reveal something to help you along. Who knows? And Kathy, good morning to you. Lovely to see you here. Sharon, good morning. It's lovely. It feels like a family coming in for breakfast, sort of. So, here we go. We've got this gorgeous shape. So, and we've got Marianne just popped in as well. So lovely. Lovely to see you all here. And I'll get going with the actual reading, and I might finish off with the other afterward if there's any more comments coming up from people. Okay, so here we have the heart shape. Just like that. I've got to actually look at it to point to it, because it's a bit different when you're sort of going backwards. Like, oh, I can do it. Yeah, there you go. See, I can follow it while I'm looking at a screen, not at the table. But anyway, what we've got is the moon's energy. We've had the full moon just gone past, so that's part of the cycle. I mean, the moon continues onward with its cycle, doesn't it? So, so what we're doing, I've just noticed this one. I will bring this up before I start. So, Sharon, it's the first time, the start of this new spread. It's the first time you've seen the start of this new spread. Okay. Yes, we've had some lovely lazy mornings lately. Well, I have, and thought, I don't really want to get out, but I'm awake anyway, so I do. Out of bed, that is. Good morning, Sarah. Wonderful to see you. And I loved what you shared on, I think it was Instagram this morning. I loved it. So we'll get back to the reading. The moon with its energy, that beautiful full moon going through its cycles again. So at the moment it probably is a really good time as it's starting to wane. It's in wane cycle. Good time to do weeding and stuff in the garden, get rid of things out of the house and clearing and all that sort of stuff. It's in that process of coming down from past and now bringing that energy through into what we're doing now. So hopefully we have been exercising the dog, doing things that we actually love to do, because it is that sort of a loyalty love card as well, in its different derivative of what is our connection to other beings, all creatures, beings, and that type of thing. So having had that playtime, it's likely we're needing to actually start to get into some work, is what I'm getting from this past section here. And yes, by now you should have made those decisions you were trying to choose between before. So the bridges is coming in. We've crossed the bridges and we're actually in this part now. Probably still feeling a little confused for you, Stephen. More than likely you're not sure why, but you know it's going to be fun. I love doing the maze cards, the boards, even the labyrinths, because this is the labyrinth card. So it's, if there's anything with that, it can be so much fun. Yep, you might go to the dead end and have to retrace steps, but it's still, I think it's that contemplation as you're using what your facilitative faculties, your senses, all the senses, as you're walking around, you're being physical, you're thinking of the next step and am I in the right direction, and nutting out all of that. And, as far as that spiritual level of you really trusting in self and moving yourself into that space that is actually, it's all across that body, mind, spirit arena of who we are. So we're actually putting all of ourselves into what is a maze, and it's certainly that in our journey in life. And it's bringing through here with the getting the work done and cracking the whip. Here's the cloudy stuff. You've got the clouds going into that sunshine. So you'll have that clarity by the end of the day. And it will give you some of those things that are needing, because this is the centre of the spread. Right, so this to me is the one that is the focus for the day. It's almost like the outcome of the other spread, but I just like to put that as being, because it's the centre of this heart shape, it is the focus. It is the main theme, if you like, of what the day is for us. So I'm looking at that and crack the whip. It's getting some work done. And it's moving the energy, it's cleaning out what isn't really needed. We all need to do some housework of one form or another. So even that internal spiritual type of housework. So what you're needing to do is, yes, we've had the wonderful energy of the clouds, the darkness, the stormy bits, and it's moving into that beautiful light, the sunshine, and we can't see it, but in that one, just have a look at the birds flying up there, free as the birds, obviously, and they're just flying as high and wherever they need to. So that's what's going to be part of the present time today. We're moving it too into what is, from that contemplation, or, what we do in our inner maze, that's going to move us through the masks and that feeling of covering or uncovering, vulnerability, and all of that type of thing, because we've also got the older woman here, and I do take this as being significant to me because I'm in that third trimester of life, so to speak. It's going to be a bit of time to contemplate what is the next step. There is some planning that I need to do as to what area of life do I want to concentrate on, what area do I want my work to be focused on, because the holidays do end and we do need to continue onward with how we actually do our work, what we are offering as our services, if that's the base of what our work is, all of those things. How are we going to produce what we're needing to produce, if we're retail or if we're just preparing ourselves to get back into work mode when we're an employee working for someone else, and how we're framing our attitude to a new year, gaining the perspective we need to really push it through as being, wow, this is the best year yet. Instead of feeling that, oh gosh, so glad to get rid of 2020 because it was a horrid year. It wasn't for all of us. And this coming year is not going to be the best or worst for all of us. It's what it is. Prepare yourself. Get yourself in your frame of mind that you need. Do that preparation. Uncover things. Take the mask away if you need to actually surface some of what you're needing to be work on, to bring it forward to be that best year ever that you're wanting it to be. Sometimes it does look, we can dream, and this is because we're looking out that way. That's looking to our forward, looking to our future. It's coming, what we're seeing. We need to think first what it is, manifest that, and the perfect time for each and every one of those things that we're wanting to plan will be in place when it's meant to be there. Just trust that. I think that's where a lot of the time we sort of doubt at times and don't always trust what is actually in front of us, what is actually our intuitive sense of gut feeling, intuitive sense, what's right for us, and how it fits in all of what is the, the bigger picture, I suppose. There are moments where we do need to actually have the mask on. There are moments where we actually, there's the timing. It does work perfectly, but there are moments where we're going to have those dead ends come in front of us and we feel blocked. But it's just trusting and moving on. Keep moving, keep working on it. And it certainly clears that air. So and this is the work for today, remember. So keep dreaming, keep planning, keep it moving forward, and just experiencing that present moment now. That you will have those forward thoughts, those creative ideas there, and all that's needed to move you, push you forward, pull you forward, whichever way you feel it is. Okay. Now, if you want any deeper, individual readings, I do have. I'm pretty sure it's working. Is the shop section in my latest, like the newest website that I've been working on. So go and check out the rosboundy.com.au website and book in. I think how I've structured it, we haven't quite got the calendar section ready, but we've certainly got the items there, as in services that you pay for those, and then we message and negotiate a timeline that I can do it with you in real life, or it can be like an email reading, or it can be I just video it. As I do like this, you'll get a reading that is just yours and individualised. So do check that out. If there's any problems with it, certainly do let me know, because it's still in fine-tuning, finessing, all of that. So we are working on it, but certainly check that out. Otherwise, Facebook page. Now, so remember, with anything that you do, just learn to trust yourself, tapping into what is your inner beingness and reflecting that, I suppose, out into the world, because that's who you are. At this particular moment in time, it is who you are. Foibles and all. We aren't perfect, but we are perfect in our imperfection. So do live in that space. Carry that space with you as your present moment and be the best person that you can be. It's just lovely meeting you people and learning who you are. Like the longer I'm doing this, I'm seeing more familiar faces, and it's lovely to feel that connection, like it is family, like it is community, and caring for those names, the people behind those names that I'm seeing on this screen. It's just so wonderful to be here for this connection. And you're needing to move that into what is your daily connection with each and every person in your life today. Have that awareness of energies, and this, in whichever way the jigsaw puzzle of your life is falling into place. And it's just, I suppose, because I'm playing with some jigsaw puzzles at the moment, that came into my mind. Just love what you do and keep being the best person that you can be. I'll be returning here tomorrow at the 8 o'clock, so looking forward to seeing you then. And I don't think there was anything else I was going to bring up yet. Potentially, what day are we? Oh, we're Tuesday. Now, just as a reminder, yes, the Friday's intuitive chat that I have been doing last year, I will be continuing. Leanne is going to be busy for a certain section of time over the next months with the Fringe, because she's got a show on Friday and Saturday night. So I'll either likely be doing it solo or have a different guest. We'll see what surprise might be there. So thank you very much for being here. And especially, I love the chats. Thank you, Stephen. Hope you got a bit more clarity with the guidance of the cards this morning. And thank you, Sarah. Oh, look, I love this new layout too. And thank you. Thank you very much. We do need to actually explore difference at times, just to stretch what is our boundaries of comfort. And even for each and every one of you yourselves, if something feels scary, just take that step into your strength. Bring that inner resource of strength out and try it on anyway, because it could be that it's just that one thing that needs you to action further and testing those boundaries. Never put yourself in deep risk of danger, though. I mean, I'm not suggesting you go do weird things. For me, I just never would jump out of a perfectly good plane. I won't go skydiving. But, I'm hoping that you know what I'm saying anyway. So Love life. Continue to be the best you, and namaste until tomorrow. And I'm going to just show that one. Thank you, Trina. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of you.